Hello everyone, welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to go over plugins and install some plugins that we'll be using throughout this course on various websites. These will be the same plugins that I'll probably install for the other sites that we make, so I'm just going to show how to do it one time and you can refer back to this video if you need to. The first thing that we're going to need to do is go to Plugins on the left side and click that. And I'm going to get rid of some plugins. I already got rid of one of them, the HostGator Walk Me plugin. So you should have 6 items, not 5 like I do. The ones I'm going to get rid of are the Jetpack by WordPress. I will click deactivate. And then after you deactivate it, you can click delete to delete it. And then you confirm, yes, delete these files and data. After that, we will be brought back to the page, and then I'll also delete the Mojo. It probably says Mojo Marketplace for you. Delete that one, and then deactivate that one, and then click delete, and then confirm, yes, delete these files. I'm going to actually also deactivate the WP Super Cache. You can leave this activated if you want, but I'd like to deactivate it because sometimes you make changes to your website and it's very difficult to tell because it's caching them and it won't update the changes you actually made, and it will kind of mess with you and you'll think that you did something wrong when in reality this cache is preventing the changes from showing up the way they should look. So I personally like to work without that and delete that, and I would recommend that as well. Yes, delete these files. And now we're going to install 4 new plugins. We'll go up to where it says Plugins, Add New, and click that. And the first one we're going to install is called Yoast SEO, Y-O-A-S-T. You can just type that and click Enter, and here it is, Yoast SEO. And then we click Install Now, and then you want to click Activate Plugin. It's that simple to install a plugin, and that one's installed. That's completely free. Next, we'll go to Add New again, and the next one we're going to add is called Google Analytics. We'll just type Google Analytics and hit Enter, and the one we're looking for is called Google Analytics Dashboard for WP. It's right here, Google Analytics Dashboard for WP. And we will click Install, and we will click Activate Plugin again. So that one's activated as well. This is all these plugins that I'm going to be using are free, and we'll go into that in a moment. Next, we'll go to Add New again at the top. And this time we're going to install one called Limit Login Attempts. Limit Login Attempts. And it will be the first one. It should be the first one for you. And limit login attempts, and we'll install now. And we'll activate this one as well. This next plugin that I'm going to install, the last one for now, would be a plugin that helps you with social media sharing, but also it can capture email addresses if you'd like to build up a mailing list for your website. This one is called SumoMe. S-U-M-O-M-E, all one word, and we click Enter, and here it is, the first one with the crown, SumoMe, free tools to grow your email list, social sharing, and analytics, and we'll click Install Now, and again we will activate this plugin. Now, something to note, we have 6 plugins now installed. That's probably what you should have, I assume, as well. Something to note would be that in this course, we will not be using a WordPress backup plugin. And the reason why I'm not going to be doing that is kind of simple, because I don't think it's necessary to back up your website more than once a week. Even once a week is kind of a lot in my opinion. And HostGator, with the baby package that we purchased, automatically will back up our website each week. And you might be asking, what does that mean, Tom? And what that means is that since it will be backed up, means it will prevent it if there was ever some kind of hacker or something like this that happened to your website, then HostGator basically can back you up to the last version from a week ago that wasn't affected by this incident. You would just have to contact their support and it's probably going to be fixed within an hour or two, if I had to guess, and back up to normal. And I think with them being able to do that, I would rather them do this than me do this personally, because they're professionals and this is what they do for a living. Another thing to note is there are both free and paid plugins. I strongly suggest that you use just these free plugins like the ones I mentioned here, and there are a few other good ones that I also like, but for this course these are definitely enough to get you up and running and really give you a good feel of plugins and how they work. There are paid ones that are beneficial, but in my experience I feel like the free plugins available really do well and get the job done, and there's not really much of a need to pay $75 or $100 like some of these plugins may cost. So that's it for this lesson, guys. I hope you learned something about plugins. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me through the support section. Thank you.